video for you guys because I'm getting called out to shops, and these shops are trying to clear codes or perform some functions or whatever on 2018 Chrysler vehicles that have the security gateway module. So many shops and technicians don't realize that 2018 and newer Chrysler vehicles have a security gateway module, which prevents you being able to go in just with a regular scan tool or code reader or whatever to clear codes. You can go in, you can actually read data, but you cannot do any kind of bidirectional controls, and it's real limited on what you can and cannot do. So what you need to do is actually go to this website, AutoAuth, and you need to register your tool. First of all, you need to create an account. Let's just go into it real quick. So I just went into the Google search AutoAuth. I do have it saved in one of my favorites and stuff. But so you just go to the AutoAuth, and what you're going to do is you're going to go to this register now. You're going to register for an account. You're going to pay your $50. It's $50 a year, and you can register at multiple tools. So that $50 covers multiple tools. And there's criteria. Not every single scan tool out there is able to be registered. They have to be approved through the AutoAuth. So once you register and create an account, you will get an email to confirm your email address and everything. So you would want to do that. Obviously, I already have an account. So we're just going to go into the login right here. We're going to go into the login after you've created your account and everything. And what you're going to want to do is go over to Manage Tools. So if we come over here, you can see a list of the tools that I actually have registered with the AutoAuth. And like I said, not every single make and model of tool is going to be able to do this. I do have the Maximus, the Maximus 3.0, which is a Matco launch branded scan tool, and it is approved for this AutoAuth. Now, if you ended up buying a launch scan tool from Amazon or anything overseas and stuff, it is not a US accredited tool, meaning that it is not recognized and it will not be able to be applied to this AutoAuth website. So that goes for Autel as well. Snap-on, I think most of their tools they can do it, if not all of them. It's saying all models right here. So thing is, you need to be hooked up to the internet. So my suggestion for you guys, let's say you need to go for a test drive or anything. You want to be able to have internet. So my recommendation is do not hook up the tool to the shop's Wi-Fi. You will want to possibly use a hotspot on your phone or a separate standalone hotspot. So what this enables you to do is to be able to go for test drives, record your data, and you have full functionality of that tool while it's hooked up to the internet. So if you do hook up to the internet and you do get the approval to continue forward, saying that this is an authorized tool to be able to get into the security gateway, once you go for a test drive, you lose that connection. So that's a recommendation. I use a hotspot on all my tools. That way, it is hooked up to the internet on all my test drives and everything. If there's something that I need to do. Like I said, you can go in and you can read some data, but you cannot go in and you cannot clear codes. You cannot do bidirectional controls, and it's it's real frustrating for these shops because they don't know. So that's why I just wanted to do this. So you can see multiple tools and everything in here. If you go in here and your first time here and you want to add a tool, you come over to Add a Tool. You pick your manufacturer. You got Autel, Bartec, Belron. A lot of these I haven't heard of, but you got Bosch, CAS, Hunter, Launch, Matco, Mitchell, Opus, IVS. Now, I did get an email this morning that Opus, the Drive Pro, is obviously it shows here is able to be recognized. So that's part of this video is I wanted to go in and register this tool. I think it's good information, and like I said, so many shops and technicians and stuff just don't realize these vehicles are changing and the security is getting a little bit tighter, and these are some steps we're going to have to be doing as technicians moving forward, because this industry is not going to slow down when it comes to the security end of it. It's only going to get more complicated, and more steps for us as technicians and shops that we're going to have to, do our due diligence and stay on top of it. So Snap-on, Top Done. So these are the list of the approved scan tools. And let's just go into, let's just pick a popular one, Snap-on. And okay, so it says all models on the Snap-on. So you have a Snap-on tool, you definitely want to get this registered. If you got any Chryslers coming into your shop that are 2018 or newer, you're just going to be so limited, So yeah, guys, super quick, super easy, but it's important, and when shops are calling me to come in because they can't clear a check engine light and it's something silly like this, it just goes to show that, not everybody realizes the changes at hand on some of these manufacturers. So it's not a big deal. It's $50. You can register multiple tools. There's multiple tools that are able to hook up to it and everything, and this is another reason why it's nice to buy a US branded tool and not something overseas. Obviously I have multiple scan tools that are from overseas and everything. I can't register them on here, but it's not a big deal because I have multiple tools to be able to do this. So, and one more thing that I forgot to mention, when it does come to registering your tool, you do want to pick your manufacturer, you want to pick the tool that you do have, and you want to input the serial number. Serial number is going to be different on each one of these, each one of the scan tools. So a lot of the tools will actually have the serial number on the back of the tool. Some of them, it's in the software inside the tool. So each tool is going to be different, so you're just going to have to do some research and find out the actual serial number of your tool that you do have. And once you do register it, once you've recreated your account and everything else, and once you have registered your tool, it's instant. So there's no waiting 48 hours, 24 hours or anything to get approved. As long as your serial number is correct and you picked the correct tool and the manufacturer and everything else, you're able to go from this screen, from the auto auth, and go and plug into the tool. You don't have to do this each time that you're plugging into the tool. Once it's set up and everything, and the information's in this website, you're good to go. You just want to remember that you do need to pay the $50 yearly in order to keep your subscription up to date, so you do have authorization to continue forward for these newer Chrysler vehicles. So that's it, guys. Yeah, super simple, super quick, but it's important. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more material to come, and talk to you guys later. Have a good one.